There's an on-off switch. Read the directions. It takes 2 seconds. In fact, you don't even have to read them. Just follow the pictures. And what you're going to do is just turn it on. I thought they'd already had it in the drain, and it's gone. See, now we'll demonstrate how quickly Susan Graver dries. I have to tell you, that was in the old studio, Fern, and the vendor is standing over here, and I'm like, oh my God, I just ruined everything for this man because I forgot to put the end in the drain. I'm like, ah.
I think I saw the guy begging on the street on the way in here.
I feel guilty. And I had on Susan Graver, and no lie, I was dripping wet, but it dried beautifully. So the woman standing next to me, Fern Marcus, has been on the air with us on QVC for quite a few years. Always nice to have you here, and you always look so beautiful.
Oh, likewise, and it's always a pleasure to be with you. Congratulations.
Thanks. You know, when Fern first brought her things, and she's the president of the company, which is called Mark V Pro Beauty Tools, she started out with tweezers that have gotten so much press, and no one has ever been able to imitate. A lot of people have tried, but this is the real deal held today, and these are brand new for you. They're $33.68, and I promise you they will be absolutely the last tweezers you ever need to buy. It's so interesting to me, Fern, because for years, we as women will just pick up any old pair of tweezers that came and, you know, that we bought at the drugstore, and we can't figure out why every time we're trying to do, you know, our eyebrows or something like that, we're pulling out clumps of hair.
Absolutely. Or nothing at all.
Right. We wouldn't do that in our kitchens with our tools. So beauty tools are very important, and this is what your company has really specialized in.
That's right. We developed a product that will make tweezing so simple and so easy. First of all, we have a beautiful compact. I love it. It's very deco. It's lightweight. It's small. Fits in the palm of your hand. We open it up, and we have a 10 times distortion-free mirror. I went crazy over getting the perfect mirror. You will see absolutely everything you want to see, and some things you don't want to see. Right. But we have the perfect tweezers to take care of it.
And I love that your tweezers now have a home, because I'll be the first to admit, if you're going to spend that kind of money on tweezers, and they're a wonderful value on QVC, you want to make sure they go back where they belong.
That's right.
They have a safety cap to them, but these are just not any old tweezers.
No, I am so excited. This is our baby. These are our diamond tip tweezers. There are actually diamond dust embedded in the interior of the tips of the tweezers. The reason why we do that is so that you can actually pull out the hair deep from the root. It creates a grit surface, and there's no more slipping on the hair, no more breaking the hair. It gets the hair out deep from the root. The tweezers are also, they're made in Switzerland. They're 100% surgical grade stainless steel. We even get the steel from Sweden. We use the finest steel to make these tweezers, and the reason why we do that is often your tweezers they may work for a few months and then they get dull, but just the motion of opening and closing them, they dull themselves out. These tweezers will not do that. We actually temper the steel. That actually strengthens it. Therefore, your tweezers won't get dull, and they are so precise. They're hand finished, a 24-step hand finishing process. All this so that when you have a chin hair or a lip hair, or you have to groom your brows, you will be able to pull the hair out from the root.
Well, we actually have Trina with us, and she's going to show us even the finest hair you will be able to isolate and pull out very gently. And we know that this is something that for $33.68, we're thrilled to be able to bring you. It's a redesign. This is where this company started on the air, and a lot of people have actually tried to imitate, but
not duplicate.
Right.
That's right.
These are the best, Trina?
They are the best. They don't mess. You go for the hair the first time. They pull it out deep from the root, and that's really what you want. Pulling it out deep from the root will actually delay the growth. A lot of times when you break the hair, it stimulates more hair growth. So that's really the appropriate way to do it. And then you have the compact at the 10 times magnification, completely distortion-free. I've seen mirrors that have like 12 times magnification. It looks like you're looking in a funhouse mirror. Not with these.
Hi, Susan. How are you?
I'm fine. Good evening, ladies.
Good evening. Have you ever tried these before?
No, I haven't, but I've been wanting to.
Good. Good.
Excellent, excellent.
I just cleaned out my medicine cabinet and must have thrown away 5 pair that aren't any good anymore.
Yes. They do, you know what?
It's very frustrating.
They dull so quickly, or they were hard to use, and they made more damage and made it harder.
Absolutely. I think thank you so much for giving us a chance, and I think you'll be very pleased with them.
I think so also, and I also like the compact because I have one of those large magnifying mirrors, but it's cumbersome sometimes to get that out every time.
This will be fantastic for you. And just quickly, just taking care of the tweezers, at least once a week, you want to run them under hot water. This way it clears any residue oils from the skin or hair. It keeps the tips nice and clean, and it comes with a really gummy end cap. Keep the caps on it at all times. It will keep them in alignment. Put them in your compact, and your tweezers have a home.
All right.
Okay.
Wonderful. They can go with me wherever I go.
That's right, because the hair keeps on growing.
Hold on so no one else gets them, Susan.
Don't worry. Congratulations, Pat. It was
Thank
nice
you.
talking to both of you.
Thanks for
Thank
being
you.
there. Bye, Susan.
Bye-bye.
Fern, Lord knows after 20 years it takes me even longer to get ready in the morning, and there's more for me to see, but when you have the right tools, it really, this is the go-to place, Mark V. All right, these are now very limited. We started with 1,200. Less than 300 remain. Stay on the line for them. Fern, thanks for being here today.
I adore you.
Appreciate
Thank you so much. I love you. Bye.
Thank you. Mwah. Now, closer to 8 o'clock, our buddy Dennis Basso will be here. A 3808, the reversible faux shearling coat, just in time for the season, and it's free shipping and handling. Well, that's a picture of me as Little Miss Catasauqua. I grew up in a very small town, which is in Pennsylvania, and we're across the bridge from Hackendaqua. Yep. They used to actually, when you went to a football game, and our town is still very involved in that, where I grew up, we would look in the stands and there were no kids, and they would say, why aren't there any kids in the stand? Well, because there was only enough of us to either be in the band on the football team or park cars. After that, we didn't have any more kids to put in the stands, but it was a great place to grow up. So, Little Miss Catasauqua. All right. I don't know if I last another 20 years here. Lord knows what pictures they'll bring out. This I was thrilled to be able to bring to you with my 20th anniversary show, and that is brand new and your request. Caroline and Maria, who were my planners for this particular show, were so kind and said, you know what, we've been listening. The Epiphany Platinum Clad, our Diamond 8 buyers created this because of what you all asked for. You wanted a pink simulated stone of Diamond 8 quality. Epiphany Platinum Clad will give you the look and the feel of platinum. What you're going to get here is platinum plated over a base of sterling silver. So you have that elegance, you have the prestige of platinum, and then what you have in the center is a 2-carat oval pink Diamond 8. I mean, we just had a Today's Special Value earlier in the week that was morganite and pink sapphires. And we talked about how difficult it is to get the pink stone. It certainly wasn't $41.40. That was a great price for morganite, but a lot of the stones, because of the rarity in a pink gemstone, are very expensive. This is $41.40. That anniversary price, like all the anniversary prices, will go away at 8 p.m., so keep that in mind. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. If you're going to size a ring, you should try and stay within a half size. It's best to, if you're, let's say, a 6.5, to buy the 7 and allow someone to size it down. That's easiest for you. You'll also find with this, even though it's only $41.40, that it's a lovely introduction to the Epiphany Platinum Clad, because on the outside and to all the world, this will be platinum. You'll also find that this is a lot of detail on the shank. And take a look at how pretty. It's almost sitting on a crown of filigree. Beautiful, beautiful look for you for $41.40, and that's a 2-carat oval. Connie, thanks for joining us. How are you this evening?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Well, I think I finally have the time of day right, Connie. I'm fine, thank you. Connie, are you someone who's intrigued by the beautiful pink gemstone?
Yes, I am, actually. Very much so. I like pink.
Yeah.
And I really like the Epiphany Platinum.
Tell me about that collection.
I've got several bracelets. In fact, I bought one for my sister last year, one of the bangles. And I thought, oh, well, I need one too, so I ordered me one, and we both wear them all the time.
Oh, how nice. And you wear it all the time and nothing ever happened to it, right?
No, I have rings. Yes, no, nothing happens to them. They're beautiful.
Yeah, I love it. I think because platinum, you either have to have a big anniversary or a big birthday or really want to splurge on that one piece of platinum joy, where this, you get the look of platinum to all the world.
Right, exactly. No, they're beautiful. I've liked, and I love the pink stone. It's gorgeous.
Yeah, I do. It's a gorgeous. It's. I'm trying to think, Lorraine. How would you describe that shade of pink? It's almost like if there was pink ice.
Yeah, exactly.
Like pink ice.
Exactly.
I don't know, Connie. I can't think of anything else offhand. And there obviously is not a food, otherwise that would come right to mind. But
No, well, I saw it on your finger a few minutes ago.
Did you?
And I thought your show started at 3, so I'm about 10 to 3. I'm thinking, oh, good, I got a few minutes. I put it on and missed it almost an hour. And I saw that ring, and I was getting ready to get on the computer to see if I'd missed it, and it came on. So
Perfect.
I hopped on the phone.
I'm really glad that you were here, and I was thrilled when they said that I could go ahead and share it with all of you. You know what? I only have one thought, because if you heard me earlier, I'm the middle of 2 sisters. This could be something your sister, if she wears the same size ring, will want as well.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, I have 2 sisters, too.
Oh, do you?
But I'm the oldest, right.
Oh, you're the oldest. I'm the middle. Sandwich right there. So.
I have a few granddaughters, so
Oh, how nice.
I'm at the age where I start thinking, well, they could have this one, they could have that one,
Oh.
but I'll use it until then.
Well, and I'm sure they have your great taste.
Right, well, yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, you know, that seems to be passed down from generation to generation without a doubt.
Well, I hope so.
Connie, it was lovely to meet you. I'm so glad we had something that you were interested in this evening.
Well, you always have things I'm interested in. That's the problem.
I find that too, trust me.
Happy anniversary to you.
Thank you, Connie.
Okay.
Thanks much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
$41.40. That's an anniversary price because we are celebrating my 20th anniversary on QVC. And in honor of that, we're bringing you brand new product like this at an anniversary price. All right, I need to update you. We started with 1,200 of this new tweezer. Fewer than 100 now remain. That's it, $33.68. How many of you you stiffen the neck and your back's always killing you? Well, wait till you see the back magic that we have, and it won't break your bank at all. That'll be coming up in the next hour or a half. Well, what we have in celebration of fall is called Spooktacular. Take a look.
Something frightening happens here. Do you dare look? Our fall festival, Halloween Spooktacular. Get into the spirit. Tuesday at midnight, noon, and 7 p.m. Eastern. Here on QVC.
At QVC, we want you to be completely satisfied with every purchase, so you can return any item for any reason within 30 days for a refund or exchange. A pre-printed return label and return form come with every purchase and are specific to that order. For fast return service, use the return label that came with the item you wish to return. And use the original packaging whenever possible. The 30-day money-back guarantee. A great reason you can shop with confidence with QVC.
All right. It's been a long week, hasn't it, Gary?
Yes, it has.
Gary is making his debut on QVC. Gary Clegg, did I get that right?
You did. Thank you for having me.
Nice to meet you, Gary.
I appreciate it.
You know, I mentioned your name to a caller a little bit earlier. You told me you went to college in Maine.
Yes, I did.
Gary was inspired in college in Maine to be able to go ahead and create something that he was telling me a story about actually doing homework on a computer. That part I might not buy, him doing homework on a computer, but no. Trying to keep warm in Maine, I am definitely all for.
My mother might be watching. Careful.
Gary, these are brand new today, and I'm just going to sit upright a little bit so that you guys can see. You stay nice and comfortable.
Thank you.
I want you to know the colors available. This is new. This is an anniversary price. It's way under what the normal QVC price would be. It's $27.37. The colors, as you can take a look at them, chocolate brown, ruby. This is a ruby, and it's sort of a ruby with a little bit of a rust color to it. We're calling this pink. It is definitely a lavender color, but it's in the system as pink. And then the hunter green. All right, the Slanket. introduce me to the Slanket, because I'm telling you what, I could fall asleep in about half a second with this thing on.
The Slanket, it's great, right? It's comfortable. You know what? I've been using mine for 9 years, and I still get excited about it every time I put it on. I was in college, like you said. I wanted to channel surf late at night, work on my laptop, read in bed, so I created this blanket.
Gary, you are the solution, because in my house, I've got a ton of throws, and my 11-year-old and everybody else in the house is always walking around with a blanket half wrapped around you, and half of it's dragging on the floor, and there are no arms in a normal blanket. I'm just going to stand up, and you can join me if you want. But this truly is different. Tell me what you did and about the design on this, because this is a lot of blanket.
Well, exactly. I mean, when it came time to design my own blanket, like you said, throws, most of the throws weren't large enough for me. When I was curled up on the couch, you know, it wouldn't cover my foot. I would roll over, you know, the cold air would get inside. So I figured if I'm going to create my own blanket, why not make it as large as I wanted it? I made these sleeves so I could do what we said, so you could work on your laptop or read. And I made them large and loose, so you don't really feel like you have sleeves on. You just feel like you're wrapped up in a blanket.